She's jealous of me. Haven't you noticed the way she goes after every man I'm close to? My brother, my ex-husband. And you should have seen the way she behaved with Michael Roy in New York. I mean, every time you were too busy to escort her anywhere, I mean, she was absolutely shameless, Tom.
Get out.
Well, she is wrong for you. Now, I have told you that. I've always told you that.
I said get out. I listened to all the crud from you that I'm going to listen to when we were married, and I sure as hell don't have to listen to it now. Now, take a walk.
I see. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Is that the last one?
The last one with any cachet whatsoever. And Langley would personally rather be dead than not stay in a first-class hotel.
Well, maybe he's out of the Disc Greek. You know, maybe he's in Alexandria. Or maybe he's as far out as Silver Springs.
Oh, to think I trusted that man.
Grandmother, what about a friend? Maybe he's staying with a friend.
Friend? He only has one friend in Washington, and her name is Betty.
Oh.
Betty, oh, what an odious name.
All right. She has her address on the return envelope. Why don't you give her a call?
Call her?
Yeah, there has to be an explanation. Ask her about the letter.
I wouldn't give her the satisfaction. There is only one way to deal with this, and that is head on.
You know, what are you going to do?
Well, I can be in Washington in a couple of hours.
Oh, come on, Grandmother. You can't go flying off to Washington right now.
I am going to meet that beast in his own den. I will meet him face to face and have it out with him.
Oh.
Sarah! Sarah! Sarah, get my overnight case ready immediately. And you locate my camera. I'm going to need it. When I discover those two together, I'll get pictures my lawyers will need it for proof.
You can't talk about a divorce right now, Grandma.
Oh, can't I? Don't want me. Never mind, I'll get that. Let me have it. Hello.
Phoebe, is that you, my pet?
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Langley?
Oh, how I've missed those dulcet tones.
Where are you?
Where am I?
In the ninth race. Hey, buddy, come on. I haven't got all day. I gotta call my wife and tell her I have to date double.
Why, I'm in the Library of Congress, of course, sweetheart. Where else should I be?
I called the Library of Congress, sweetheart, and they never heard of you.
You what?
Not only that, I called every decent hotel in Washington, D.C. Now, for the last time, where are you and what are you doing?
You called the Library of Congress and all the hotels in Washington, Phoebe. Tell me, what is wrong?
What is wrong is, if you don't get yourself home this minute, I am calling Lincoln and filing for divorce.
John, Samantha in
Divorce?
Oh, that's right. You heard me. Now you get home this instant.
Change of jockey, the rider will be J.
You're not making any sense. Now, if you're upset because you couldn't find me at the Hamiltonian, it's only because I checked out. I realized this morning that one day in the stacks was quite sufficient, and so I've decided to fly home this evening.
Not this evening, Langley, right now.
As for calling the Library of Congress, oh, honestly, darling, they have more to do than to try to track down itinerant scholars and deliver messages from jealous wives as to where their husbands are.
Langley, I don't intend to discuss this on the telephone.
Be reasonable. Come quiet.
The next shuttle home. If you got that, the next shuttle.
Dear Lord,
what
did she find out?
Is now official. The result official. Bitter Pill the winner by 3 lengths.
Excuse me.
Thanks a lot. The result of the third race is now official. Bitter Pill the winner by 3 lengths. Sundance finished second and third. Minuteman. That's Bitter Pill, Sundance, and Minuteman in the third race.
Dr. Chuck Tyler? Daddy didn't mention seeing him.
But he didn't. I went over to his house to ask about your condition.
Oh, I see. You went over to Dr. Chuck Tyler's house at night without Daddy. Isn't he a little old for you?
Liza, please don't talk like
Oh,
that.
come on, Mother. Now it's Chuck Tyler. Have you been to bed with him yet?
Liza!
I warned you to never cheat on my father.
What are you doing, Liza?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm calling him.
I talked to him at the chateau. He says your wife's got a grudge against him.
He's telling you the truth. She's got this idea in her head and she just won't budge from it.
Why don't you think her theory is possible?
Detective, I've known the guy for 15 years. We went to college together. I roomed with him. I've known him half my life. He's my best friend.
Well, just what is her beef against him?
I know. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's my fault. You know, he came to town. He's a little down on his luck. I invited him to stay at our place. He took a little bit advantage, maybe. He stayed a little too long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get the picture.
Listen, for whatever reason, after the attack, my wife pinned it on Gil, but the guy who did it is still out there. So what I'd like to know is why you're sitting here asking me questions about my best friend when there's a rapist on the loose.
Look, Mr. Cudahy, we follow all leads, and your wife's accused your best friend. We can't ignore that.
What did Gil say?
He denies it, flat out.
Did you believe him?
It's not my job to believe or disbelieve. I got a theory. See, a lot of people, once they become a victim of a violent crime, are like your wife. They want to put somebody behind bars so they can sleep at night. Follow?
You're asking me if Brooks' vendetta against Gil is because she wants to sleep at night? Hell no. She thinks he's guilty. Point blank guilty.
She ever done anything like this before?
Held a grudge against somebody? Yeah.
Who?
My brother. Look, Detective, if you're expecting me to be able to shed some light into Brooks' reasons or what's going on with her, I'm afraid you got the wrong guy. Because ever since that night, I don't even know who she is.
Thanks, Mr. Cudahy. You've been very helpful.
What are you doing?
Liza, please. What are you going to say to your father?
Exactly what I know, that you're cheating on him. Now give me back the phone.
I am not cheating on your father.
You just said that you were at his house last night.
Liza.
Were you or weren't you at his house, Mother?
I just told you I was at his house checking on your condition. Yes, I was at his house.
What were you doing at his house in the middle of the night, checking on my condition?
Liza, he knows that your father has a heart condition, and I felt they were keeping something from us about your recovery.
Oh, how touching, Mother.
I swear to you, that's all it was about.
Why is that? Is he too old for you?
Look, I made a solemn promise to you. Never to cheat on your father again, and I intend to keep that promise. Please, my darling, try to forgive me and try to trust me again.
Trust you?
I love you so very much, Liza.
I want you to leave right now, okay?
Look, we have to discuss this.
Don't worry, Mother. I'm not going to say anything to Daddy about
I don't mean that, Liza. I mean, we have to discuss where you're going to go when you leave here.
Well, that's just too bad because it's none of your business, okay?
But I really...
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Sam. Mom was just leaving. Bye, Mom.
No, Liza, I really...
Goodbye, Mother.
Yes, fine. Well, I'll be back soon.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye, Sam.
Yeah. Bye. Problems?
Tried to call you earlier, but your line was busy.
How you feeling? You're looking better.
Thank you. They're going to let me go home tomorrow.
Hey, that's great.
I have something really important to ask you. Please don't say no.
Ask me anything you want.
When they sign my release papers, could I come and stay with you?